Hello there guys, and welcome to today's edition of Star Wars Comics, where we start a new series with today's video, which I'm sure you guys will love. It's Yoda's Secret War, an arc within the Star Wars comic series that started back in 2015. Thank you to all who are tuned in, and if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and share this video if you found it entertaining. Helps the channel out a lot. With that being said, let us start with the video. After the attack on Simon 1, where Luke and the gang destroyed the weapons complex of the Empire, Vader had to produce results by any means necessary. The rebellion had made the Empire bleed too many times. One thing they managed to do was to capture C-3PO, and they hoped that the protocol droid would shine a brighter light on the location of the rebellion. They would soon come to find out that they were gravely mistaken. The Scar Squadron took it personally to interrogate the droid, but he turned out to be useless. 3PO went on to blabber on about practically information that they already knew and had nothing of use. In fact, they even informed Vader about this failure. Vader immediately told them to get rid of it. It is nothing more than just a useless piece of junk. However, Sergeant Creel had other plans in mind. He ordered the rest of the troops to not harm the droid. Knowing how those particular rebels operate, he knew very well that soon enough, someone would come to 3PO's rescue. It is precisely why he needs to be used as bait. That's exactly what the gang was debating. Luke and R2 were keen on saving 3PO, but Han and Leia just weren't having it. They can't take Vader's entire fleet over just one droid. It simply didn't make sense. But R2 thought differently. He in fact stole an X-Wing fighter and was getting ready to go after his friend. No matter what happens, he was about to embark on this rescue mission. Luke approached him, pleaded with him that this is insane. He knows that 3PO is their friend, but this is not the way to save him. Nothing could be done to stop him. R2 jumped into lightspeed. Luke had lost him. He informed the base, and now he started regretting his decision to not go after him. He pondered that if he was a Jedi, he perhaps could have maneuvered his way into saving 3PO. Right at that moment, it occurs to Luke that the book he acquired from Kenobi's hut might actually help him do just that. The first of Kenobi's stories started before the Clone Wars. There was a young Force user in need, and no one but a Jedi would take the call. We see a room full of pirates. They were in fact waiting for the Jedi to come. What's more is that they were expecting to be compensated. It is in fact the sole purpose as to why they kidnapped this poor kid. Helpless, the child didn't understand why he was here. The pirates knew all too well. It was this boy coming from the slums who could move things just by looking at them. He was a Force user, and they all knew who came after Force users: the Jedi Order. Once they would come, if they wanted to take the child, the pirates would have to be compensated first. Without thinking too much of it, this was their plan: to get paid one way or another. Suddenly the gates open. They yell out, "He's here!" The Jedi had arrived. The Jedi walked alone. All the pirates inside were heavily armed, all veterans of countless savage killings. But the Jedi showed no fear. Luke is amazed. He thinks to himself, this must be the biggest and scariest Jedi to have ever lived, not showing fear in front of such hardened criminals. As soon as the pirates glanced at the Jedi, however, they started laughing uncontrollably. They didn't know that this, in fact, sealed their fate.
Find this humorous, I do not. Come for the boy I have.
Laughingly, the leader of the pirates asks Yoda where is his money, but Yoda had brought them something more precious than wealth: wisdom. Using the Force, Yoda made the guards fight each other. Instead of being shocked, the rest started haggling Yoda more and approached the little Jedi to finish him off, as they instructed all the pirates to attack, to kill this little Jedi. Yoda had defeated all the pirates without even flinching. Shortly afterwards, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan arrive on the planet. Yoda instructs Qui-Gon to take the youngling Lo to Coruscant. There, he would begin his Jedi training. A young Obi-Wan is amazed. How in the world did Yoda take out a whole room full of pirates? However, Yoda's mind was elsewhere. He felt a disturbance in the Force, a calling that he must follow. Only he alone. As he followed this call in the Force, he approached a planet that didn't appear anywhere in the star maps. It was in fact lost in an asteroid belt that was so dense and dangerous that only a fool or an amazing pilot would even dare to enter. Well, suffice to say, Yoda was no fool. He approached the surface. To him at first it seemed lifeless, but as soon as he landed, some natives approach. Yoda immediately presents himself in a peaceful manner, but in no time he realizes that he is talking to children. This is a start of a fascinating arc, and if you guys want me to continue, of course, feel free to let me know down in the comments. We begin with this issue and it ends right here, and the rest of the issues just keep upping the ante. So yeah, I would love to cover those. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel and supporting it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Leave a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and before you go, may the Force be with you always.